My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This is the weekend reading for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 18th to the 20th, 2025 for the whole collective, for each and every one of us. I'd like to welcome you all and thank you all for your support and watching the videos. The more you watch, the more you support me and my health, and I'm in gratitude for all of your support. Thank you all for being here. My best wishes to each and every one of you. My best regards to all of you. Thank you for your warm, kind words and messages that I read and I really love. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish happy birthdays for those of you who are celebrating. I wish you a happy birthday. Those of you who are celebrating any other occasion, I wish you the best of the best. And for those of you who are not celebrating anything, still my best wishes goes to each and every one of you without any doubt. Now, my dear viewers, let us begin to see what's going on this weekend. What are some of the most important factors that you need to know? Starting with the first message, glasses on. Let's see what it says. It says ask. It's like ask and you shall receive. Meditate. Try to manifest. Ask us for help. Especially help that you may need in a situation that you are going through right now. And we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws. And among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So yes, you can request for help, and help is going to be on its way as long as you put it in there wholeheartedly, sincerely, and you will see that help is on its way. Now I'm going to take two messages from another deck for all of us and see what else is needed to know, what's igniting. This is about every area of your life. Transformations. Wow. Major transformations are taking place that are going to transcend you to high levels. So the transformations are wonderful because you are going to go to high levels in your business, in your life, in your overall life. It could be targeting any area of your life, but you're transcending with these transformations to high levels. The next one says happiness. You are going to have the happiness that you truly deserve, and freedom. There's also freedom that comes with this happiness. Wonderful. All right. Now that we established all this, we're moving on to the next level. Next level, let's have a look at some two messages from this tarot deck to see what else do we all need to know. And we've got, wow, happiness. So happiness again, the glorious fulfillment and happiness, dreams come true kind of happiness with the Ten of Cups. This is absolutely magic. Happiness to the highest level and degree. Wow. Wow, certainly. Okay, so this can also be a dream home, a dream life, a dream business, having all that you want, fulfillment to the highest level. So happiness twice, that's showing that, confirming and reaffirming happiness is coming. Money is coming too, because I saw that, but let's see what it says. The new beginning that gives you a lot of clarity, a lot of truth, and a great victory. So it could be giving you a few epiphanies. You might be starting something fresh, but there's a lot of truth that helps you transcend from where you are. Truth that will make everything clear to you. If there are any kind of worries and things that are not very clear, clarity and great victories. Okay, in this new beginning. Let's take on two more messages from another deck. And wow, we have recognition and rewards. The Three of Wands shows expansion, rewards from the heavens or the universe. Recognition for your hard work, looking at the bigger picture, expanding your horizons, looking into moving and expanding. Could be moving too, relocating and expanding your business, expanding your mind. Your horizons are all expanding and things are moving spectacular. This is also in connection to the transformations. The next message is about conflict and defeat. There's an area of your life where you feel defeated, that's out of your hands. There's nothing more you can do. You've got to just take on, surrender. When this happens, you just got to let go and surrender that which you cannot change. So that's that one there, the Five of Swords. It's a conflicting situation and you've given it your best and there's nothing more you can do. We're going to take three messages from this deck and let's have a look what it says. Oh, okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles and we need two more. So I'll just cut it to two more. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles shows hard work is going to pay off. There could be an idea that you are probably thinking about or implementing or putting into action. There could be a reward being given to you because of an idea that you worked hard on. Hard work is going to pay off big time. And it can also be an offer that you can't refuse. There could be someone of earth energy entering your life or giving you an idea or a hand or support or even a gift. And earth energy is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Have a look at your general reading or your coffee cup. You'll know who this earth energy is. Exactly, you'll know which one it is. Okay. So we go to the second one, and we've got the King of Swords. And the King of Swords shows that a lot of clarity, a lot of truth is going to finally give you the power you need to take action. Without the clarity of the King of Swords, you can't take action because you don't know where you're at. You're in limbo. You don't see ahead. With the King of Swords, this energy shows that you are going to see things so much clearer. You'll know where you stand. There could be even news or transparency taking place somehow with something that happens and it comes to you, and then finally you're able to move with so much power because you see things very well. This can also be in connection to someone of air energy that is very raw and direct and very truthful, and air energy such as Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay. It can be in connection to the situation that you feel defeated at, and there's nothing you can do. It can be. But how we'll know more is when I clarify. I'll clarify the cards and we'll understand. Finally, the Two of Pentacles shows the waiting time is over. You have been torn between what the best course of action is, between two paths, two decisions, two situations. Finally, you are going to have your answer. And I feel the answer is connected to wealth, money. Somehow money and power and rewards are coming to you, and you'll be able to establish what the best thing is. I think it can be connected also to where you want to live, or if you should buy a business or not, or should you move or not, or should you upgrade or not, or should you live in this place or that, or torn between two jobs or two businesses or two homes, two places. Ultimately, there's news coming, and with this news, finally you'll know where you stand, and this decision is not going to be a problem anymore. You'll have clarity and power to be able to choose the right position, the right decision. What you don't see happening is there is someone of fire energy that is connected to all of this. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And there is entrapment that's coming to an end, and you are now at the mercy of circumstances. When all this power and clarity and rewards and recognition and victory happens and you're destined for happiness, this situation is going to be released. And I feel like it's happening around August. For some, it's starting in August. For others, it could be from July to August. And then a major, drastic rise in your money. Something big happens. Big money is coming your way. And it is this money that is also releasing you from this situation. This major money. And it is perhaps this money that's taking you to the next level, where you are going to have a lot of happiness in choosing your business and having the life you want, the dream life you've always wanted, and having it all. It is this money that gets you to the next level. I feel that very strong. Okay. And that's what you don't see happening and coming. All right, now it's all established. We're going to take on a few more messages, and then I will clarify the cards. Okay, let's take this away. We're going to take two messages from another deck. This one here, the truth, everyone. Okay, so we got a helping hand. A hand, somebody is going to support you to be able to take on the next level. You're manifesting money also. Manifesting money. Look at that. How incredible. Money is coming to you. The hand, the golden hand, is about manifesting money. So that's number one. Number two, this is about reaching your goals. It's about having financial assessment as to the money that's coming, what to do, how to buy, where to go from here. This is so connected to this. I feel like you are going to get so much help, quite honestly, and finally establish what you want. Maybe buying your own business. There is support. There is help. Someone could be helping you get a loan. Someone could be helping you just putting your money and their money together and buying the dream business that you've always wanted, or the home you've always wanted, or even helping you relocate, helping you get the place in another place, because you've got the Three of Wands, which shows, another area. Somebody is helping you, that's for sure. Great help is coming. And overall, if it's not a person, it's the heavens or the universe supporting you, and then using other people to help you. But you are getting the job you want. You could be moving for work. That's another factor with this card here, and the expansion of Three of Wands. You could be moving. There could be an offer from someone, and you're moving to a better place, even though it might be a little bit far from where you are now. But You have no choice. It's out of your hands. This is going to be an offer you can't refuse. And it is to do with what you do, your work, and what you're good at. So there might be a large amount of money being offered. But ultimately, some of you are really assessing everything, their finances, whether they should go, is it feasible, and all that. Helping get somebody's helping you to get a job, hands-on work, something to do with your hands, working with your hands, or even starting a business with your hands. That's hands-on. Let's have a look at the next one, like healing, massaging, all of that. Sudden change, all of a sudden. I was doing this reading for Virgos. For those of you that have Virgo in you, have a look at your coffee cup reading for August. There's a sudden change, all of a sudden. Something happens to the point where you need money quick. Even if you might consider taking a loan, you need money, you need to spend on something big is happening. And I feel like, to be quite honest with you, from what I'm seeing here, you're destined, you're transcending to happiness. Transformation is happening in an area where you're defeated, it's ending. You're moving. You're buying a new place. You're moving because of a house or a business. There's action. There's movement. Oh my God, there's movement. Yes, the butterfly is also about movement. I forgot. It's all. I know one thing. It's about sudden change and spending a lot of money, but movement. So you could be moving for a job offer that you can't say no to. See, this is to do with work also. So temporary job or fun work, and careers and arts and movement. Careers and moving. Some of you could be buying like your own Uber, starting your own Uber business. You could be also buying your own transport business. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here we go. All right, so all that is happening. You could be at transport, you could be getting a job in transport or business in transport, or moving for work. So that's established. The next one is, before I clarify, should I take two more? I usually used to take two more. Out of what? I'll take it out of these. Okay, two messages for the collective. Let's have a look. We have the priest. I'll come back and talk about it. My dear viewers, the priest is all about faith, having faith in a situation. And again, those of you who have Virgo in you, any Virgo, if it's your ascendant or Virgo, make sure you have a look at your coffee cup for August, because there's a lot of things repeating here. A sudden change that changes a lot, and faith, having faith in a situation. Okay, so the priest is all about having faith and being patient and perseverant with a situation that needs you to have faith in the heavens, in God, while dealing with a situation and being patient. So there is something really major happening that you need to really be aware of. Let's have a look at the next one for everyone this weekend. And some of you could be just, planning to get married and organizing a situation to do with a priest or a temple, or someone like a priest. It doesn't have to be just a priest. It can be someone of different religion, that's something to do with prayer. Sometimes this can also be to do with somebody passing. That could be also possible. The next message is the tailor. This is paying attention to detail, really paying attention to detail and focusing so that you see if there is any issues, and don't let pride stand in your way. Although it is important to use pride when you are working and looking for improving situations and focusing. Use your pride to do that, but don't let pride stand in your way and give way to ego in any condition. So be very cautious of that. These are the two messages. Now I'm going to clarify the cards and see what else we need to know. What's going on? Glasses, we don't need them anymore. Here we go. All right. We're starting first with the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see who this person is. I'll just take the priest and put it over here like that. And let's have a look. Faith. Oh, wow. This is also connected to faith. So faith, very strong, and Taurus, connected to Taurus. The Hierophant is it's the bishop, the highest level of priests. It's the priest of the higher level of all priests, the bishop. The Hierophant shows that there is a situation that calls for you to be a bit patient, a little bit more understanding, and look at things on a very sort of a more open mind in a way. There is conflict, there's disagreement. You could be dealing with someone that has Taurus within them. They might be born Libra and they've got Taurus in them. It is possible, because Libra and Taurus unite in people because they're governed by Venus, just like a lot of Virgos have got Gemini in them. A lot of Geminis have Virgos in them because they're governed by Mercury, and so is Libra and Taurus. This is a Taurus figure. So anyway, it does show that you are committing to upgrade your life to a better situation, a better level, but in the process there is conflict, and this conflict is connected to this defeat. It's sort of out of your hands, where you'll do your best, but at the end of the day there is something that's not in your hands. I feel like it is connected to Taurus because Taurus is earth energy, so there is a conflicting situation, a disagreement of some sort. It might be causing sleepless nights, it is, but or guilt in regard to someone, maybe in regard to an argument you might have had with someone that is of earth energy, Taurus or Libra, either one. We'll see. Let's continue the Three of Wands and see what else. Let's continue the Two of Pentacles and let's see what decision you try, because I feel like this is connected to this being torn about two places. Let's see the Two of Pentacles for everyone. Don't forget, this is for the collective. So okay, many of you are considering a business, starting a business with someone, whether it's going to be very profitable. There is justice. There's the Libra I was talking about. Remember I said Libra? This is the Taurus and this is the Libra. It is a Libra-Taurus person. And I do feel like justice will prevail in this situation, so you don't have to worry about. And yes, it is about movement. This could be about the movement, because this is where suddenly something happens and then you are considering moving, or you're torn, should I move or not? Should I take this step or not? Then answer comes, yes, you will be moving. Yes, there is movement. And yes, justice will prevail. Despite of the conflict, despite of what's happening, justice is going to be all for you. This is absolutely incredible. This message is so clear. It shows that whatever was missing, and I feel like the money is going to be part of this to bring you this capability of movement. When something is coming to an end, you're finally able to move due to the wealth, due to the money. And justice is just going to play its role and bring you that which you truly need to be able to move. Because I'm seeing that movement is 100%. A lot of you are in the process of moving or in the process of considering a job where there could be movement. But there is sort of relocation. The Two of Wands is relocation. And having the butterfly, all of a sudden something happens. All of a sudden, where you need money quick, it is very possible that something happens where you are able, or the money that you needed for something has come to give you the ability to move, to relocate to a better place, to a better position, to a better job, to a better position for your business, perhaps starting your own business, entrepreneurship. There's all of that. All of that is becoming a possibility. Wow. So that is very clear now. We have a fair idea what's going on. All right. Now let's move on to the next one, which is the Three of Wands, which is about expansion and looking as to moving and where to move your business, or to expand your business or your home to a better place. Well, there could be a journey. There could be a little bit of a distance where you're going. But something that's been tempting you and causing you too much havoc is coming to an end. You're healing from this. That's for sure. Connected to Capricorn, if there was someone Capricorn, there could be something to do with movement, driving, transport, moving, chariot, but overcoming a lot of obstacles and having a great victory at the end of it. Some of you are moving. This is connected to July. Cancer, people that are born Cancer, or Leo, but Cancer strong here. It's the card of Cancer. It's also about moving. Some of you are considering moving because you've got the capacity, the rewards to do so. And yes, you are leaving. Maybe you're leaving a situation that's very sad and you're not happy, but you have no choice to leave because there's no happiness where you are. Maybe there's someone too controlling and you want to really step away from that. So that's the Chariot. That's wonderful. In some way, it's wonderful. In some ways, you might be sad, but you're going towards the light, towards finding your happiness. And the rewards that are coming are ultimately to take you to happiness. Let's talk about the happiness. The Ten of Cups, there's no happiness and fulfillment like it. It's the highest level of that. And look at this, how incredible. Defeat, you see this? Always remember the four usually are connected. You remember the Five of Swords? There it is again, twice. This is the Five of Swords, where you are defeated. there's a situation that's out of your hands. There's nothing you can do. You've done all that you can, and it's absolutely out of your hands. And then finally, when it's over, you are going to get a lot of rewards. You got the 3 of Wands, and then you got the 6, the highest level of rewards. Great victory and rewards, recognition for a job well done. You are going to feel so rewarded. You are going to be amazed, applauded by the heavens for a job well done. So the defeat isn't a negative, it's a positive, because you've done it all. And I'll put these away. Okay. A rebirth is destined for you, compensation and healing, a new lease of life coming. In this way you're going, in regard to the 10. So I'll take that one too and put it here. And now we move on to the next level. And the next level is this King of Swords. Let's see what the King of Swords is all about. Is it the clarity that you deserve? Yes. Where you were sacrificing and putting a lot of your efforts in regard to something, finally the sacrifice is over and you are going to be... Yes, the sacrifice is coming to an end and you are celebrating big time. And you are celebrating this new beginning. There's a new beginning. And there is this, I really believe this could be connected to, there's this earth energy again, could be Taurus, Libra again. We're talking about this King of Swords, which is again Libra possibly. Because I see you celebrating with someone. It's as though you're finally seeing things clearly and you have the capacity to be able to move. So celebrating big time. Now with all the sudden happening and the celebrations here, this is just magnificent, isn't it? Look at that. Magnificent. This is just incredible. Truly magnificent. This is beyond belief, because the 10 of Cups is having all your wishes and dreams fulfilled, and then celebrating that with the wealth that's coming, big amounts of money coming to you, all of a sudden, money coming, and you're hurraying this magnitude of fulfillment that's coming. With a lot of money shows that you're able to get your wishes come true, celebrating this magnificent rise in money, and the movement is going to help you big time. So it looks to me, all of it is very positive. That's the word, positive. Okay. So let's have a look at the defeat, the 5 of Swords. What is this area that you are defeated in? You know what area? The mercy of, this is where you were at the mercy of circumstances. You were stuck at the not being able to, where is that? Oh, okay. Well, I just wonder where that card went. You know, the 8 of, okay, so you were suffocating. It was a suffocating chapter. You were suffocating and you were imprisoned and not having your freedom. Finally, you're having your freedom. Where you were fighting for or at the mercy of, or a situation where you couldn't handle anymore, was fighting for your freedom. And finally, you're getting your freedom. This new chapter, you're getting your freedom, and you are together, united with someone where you're healing and growing together and becoming strong together in a beautiful new life with someone incredible. And freedom is supporting you big time. And this could be another factor that you might be celebrating, actually, is your freedom. Your freedom, and finally having the happiness that you want, the dream life that you want, with someone wonderful. You're not alone. You're supported. Someone incredible. I also feel like the happiness that's coming and the celebrations are all to do with your freedom. Having your own business, being an entrepreneur, having your own home, moving to a new house. It's just freedom, a lot of happiness. The key kept coming in the coffee cup reading to a few people. Other than Virgo, I think there was other signs. Have a look at the coffee cup reading for August. It's really very deep. Now, let's have a look at the Ace of Swords, according to your sign, of course. Ace of Swords, victory, great victory, wow. First, you're taking action and you're moving and you're doing something where you were not able to do before. You're being set free and you're being given the go-ahead. There's news coming. This news that's going to come, either by email, by phone, by somehow this news is coming. It's giving you the go-ahead to be able to go, to be able to take action. And boy, are you taking action, like you can't believe it. It could be a call like your home is ready, you can move in by this week. And it's like, wow, let's go. You're speeding. It's like unbelievable. I'm going to do this. If it's a job offer, you got the job, you can start by next month. You're speeding to clear everything and be able to go. You're going. You're taking action and you're going. And that's why we got relocation here. This is the reason we got relocation. You are getting some offer that's going to be profound, that's going to get you to move. and you are so excited. That's where your happiness begins. Happiness begins, and guess what? An overwhelming, suffocating chapter ends completely. That's why you were feeling defeated. It was out of your hands. It was time for it to end. Now that we established all that, we're going to take some more messages from other decks to see what else you need to know. One is opened up. Engagement. There you go. Some of you are getting engaged. Let me just bear with me. Did something open up here? Am I seeing something? No. Okay, we need one more for this weekend. Here we go. Okay, so deception is coming to an end. You've got to be aware of it. There's someone deceiving you, or deception doesn't always mean someone is deceiving you. It just means someone is not able to be themselves with you. Someone's wearing a false self mask in a relationship. Maybe they can't be as honest as they'd like to because they know you won't be able to handle it. That's number one. Number two, sometimes people tend to be to lie. They're called white lies. That could be also possible, where you are entrapped. Say, for example, you're living with your family, you're engaged and you're living with your family, and you want to go out and spend long hours with your fiance, and the parents are very strict. So you've got to lie and cheat to be able to spend time out with that person. You might lie and say, I'm sleeping over my friends. That could be another form of deception. But another form of deception is when you really can't be yourself and you have to put on a facade because the person that you care about won't be able to handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. You have no choice but to be deceptive. And of course, then the last resort is when somebody is not being quite honest with you. So that is a possibility for some. The next one is getting engaged. This is about your life. Your love life is ascending to high levels of commitment. And some of you are getting engaged. Some of you are getting your own property. Some of you are planning your marriage. This is beautiful. Transcending of relationships to high levels. And of course, we had the Two of Cups, which of course shows that, and a rebirth. So that is all connected with the Two of Cups. If I could only find it. Here we go. A soulmate connection can be very much connected to this engagement, and a rebirth, starting new, a new life, new lifestyle. Perhaps away from where you are, maybe starting a new life together with the person you're getting engaged to, planning your marriage, and so forth. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Yes, there's the Eight of Swords, where I was saying you were at the mercy of people and not living the life you want. That's all changing. Everything is changing. That's coming to an end when you're relocating and when you're getting the news and you're speeding ahead. All speed ahead. We're going to take one message from this deck. Just one. Here we go. Okay, two. Fair enough. And see what else. And then I'll do the Chinese cookies. Here we go. Right. It says boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is very important. It is so important to set boundaries so that things are not happening too much, because when they're too much, they become excessive and then they cause problems between anyone, whether it's a relationship, any kind of partnership, any kind of ship. Even if it's family and you're moving new to a new marriage, a new home, and they want to come there constantly, setting boundaries to bring on some sort of peace and equality in everything, in action, in every action taken. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships, all relationships. Be open for divine guidance. And this is one of the divine guidance about this new rebirth where you're starting. Make sure that you do set some boundaries so that everything is in order. Now, there is one more message I'm going to take actually with this deck. I want to see if there's any advice for the collective for this weekend. Any advice? And I'm going to cut it. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Wow. Soon to come your way. And it says, know that you deserve to be and to have all that your heart truly desires. So give thanks. You will be in gratitude for what's coming, because I see a lot of happiness coming, and you are celebrating this happiness that's coming. You are having all your wishes and dreams come true with this. Whoever's coming, this love, I feel like it's going to be your soulmate without a doubt, and you are going to grow together. You are going to be strong together. Where is it that when you need it, I can't find it? Here we go. The soulmate is the only way to actually understand this, because it's a soulmate that you grow strong together and heal each other. Your presence heal one another. So I feel like that's what's coming, and that's going to be Absolutely magical. Now, I'll just have a look at the Chinese cookies and see if there's anything they want us to know. It's important for you to know that didn't come up, or they want to elaborate further or confirm and reaffirm. Oh, too many. Oh, 3 I can handle. Okay. 3 is okay, but no more than 3. Now, glasses on, and let's go through them together. Commitment. How? Absolutely connected to the engagement. Where is the engagement? We had the engagement here. Here we go. Engagement. So do you remember the engagement? Now, the engagement can also mean commitment. Okay, where is it? Commitment. Here we go. It says, let's see if you can see it. Yeah. It says a commitment is indicated around love. Wow. Or business. For some, it's a business proposal, maybe. Like I said, entrepreneurship, there is a possibility of an entrepreneurship, but a commitment is indicated without a doubt around love or business. It will make you feel so much better. So that's that. That confirms the engagement. And then positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Now, a major purchase can be 2 things, 3 things. It can be a business. Entrepreneurship was here. It can also be the chariot. Where's the chariot? It could be a car or a van or a business to do with transport. It can be that, right? And the other thing is, of course, it can be a marriage or a home, having your dream home and dream life. While you're getting engaged, planning your own home, a purchase, buying your own home, buying your own business, buying your own car, buying something really big. That's great. And finally, your intuition. It says, trust your intuition. It is a great time to learn a new skill. Change careers or invest money. Again, I will say this came very strong to Virgos in August reading for Coffee Cup. Make sure you see that. It hasn't been uploaded yet, but it will be uploaded within a week or so. Virgos, make sure you watch your readings. And other signs, make sure you look at everything, your money reading, see where the money is coming, the celebrations, find out everything through your general reading and the movement, everything about it. And the people, like who the earth energy is. Is it Taurus, Libra we're talking about? Who else is involved? And the signs will be very, very much talked about in your general reading. You can look at the July one. The August one hasn't been done. The Coffee Cup has started already for August. The Virgos have been done. Up to Virgo is done. Virgo will be uploaded within this coming week. Okay? Hope you enjoyed this reading, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up. Do watch the videos all the way to the end in support of me. Keep your support going by watching. That's all you can do for me. And I'm in gratitude for that. It means a lot to me. My best wishes and regards and blessings to each and every one of you. Have a weekend, a glorious weekend. Namaste.